There are a number of ways in which you can warm up a team for an international match or any other game of football. We choose to do a 25-minute warm-up. That's from the moment that the players leave the dressing room to the moment they go back into the dressing room. We start with a physical aspect. After the players have come out, they'll have a couple of minutes to themselves. Then I'll bring them all together and we'll have around about 12 minutes of physical work, which will include running related activities, dynamic stretching, some short passive or static stretching interspersed within that running activity. I prefer to put the players shoulder to shoulder, and we work from the touchline, from the red cones right through to the yellow cones here, which is a 30-metre stretch, and within that stretch they will do their mobility work up to the first line of yellow cones and jog through, and then they'll turn and do the same repeat the mobility work to the yellow and red cone and then jog through. Once we've done the physical work, I simply have to pick up the red cone from the middle of the grid, and the players can then play within the yellow grid for their possession practice. And that's when the starting 10 players within the grid system that we have here will play 5v5, while the substitutes will maintain their physical readiness. So in terms of going slick through that 25 minutes with having very little time where we need to actually move the players around, simply by moving one cone makes it a very effective strategy of doing the practice and laying it out in a fashion which makes the warm-up succinct and effective. After we've done that, they have some more time to themselves. Defenders quite often will do defending related heading drills. Attackers do like to do some finishing, so we normally use the reserve goalkeeper to do the finishing practices. And then finally, before we go in, just for in and around 60 seconds, I'll take them over to the side of the pitch where we'll do the fast feet work, in and around 6 to 8 sprints. We'll then incorporate change in direction where they'll attack forwards, decelerate, check back and then accelerate, and we'll get 6 to 8 of those sprints in prior to them going back in the dressing room, and that really does start to fire up the muscles to the level that we wish them to be at for the game.